Welcome to today's episode. We're diving into the world of personal finance management podcasts, how they've become such a popular tool for improving financial well-being, and why so many people turn to them for advice.
That's right. Podcasts have really taken off as a medium for learning about personal finance. It's kind of like having a financial advisor in your pocket, available anytime. And there's so much variety. Whether you want to learn about budgeting, investing, or even how to retire early, there's a podcast for that.
Exactly. And what's interesting is how accessible they are. You can listen while commuting, doing chores, or even working out. You don't need to set aside a special time for it. It just integrates into your daily routine.
Yeah, and that convenience makes it easy to learn from diverse perspectives. You can hear advice from financial experts, real-life success stories, or even personal experiences from regular people just like us. It's all about finding something that resonates with you.
For sure. And it's not just one-size-fits-all advice, either. There are podcasts focused on specific topics, like debt reduction or investing, so listeners can pick the ones that match their goals. Plus, they're free for the most part.
That's a great point. I found that when I'm listening to a podcast, it's not just the practical tips I find helpful, but also the motivational stories. It's like hearing about someone else's financial breakthrough gives me the nudge I need to act on my own goals.
Motivation is definitely a huge benefit. But let's also talk about the variety of topics. Some podcasts focus on the basics, things like building an emergency fund or understanding credit scores, while others dive deeper into more complex areas like behavioral finance or market analysis.
Yeah, and that's where the challenge comes in. With so many podcasts out there, how do you pick the right one? Should you go for the ones that align with your current needs, or try something completely new?
That's a tough question, but I think it's about balance. If you're just starting out, maybe go for the more general personal finance podcasts to build your foundation. But if you're looking to fine-tune a specific area, like investing or saving for retirement, then you might want to dive into those niche topics.
Absolutely. And there's the matter of finding a host you vibe with, too. Some people prefer a casual conversational style, while others might want more formal structured advice. It's all about the tone and the type of content that keeps you engaged.
Exactly. And a big tip I've learned is to check reviews and ratings. It can really help you narrow down the good ones, especially when you're overwhelmed by all the options out there.
Agreed. But there are also some potential downsides to podcasts. Sometimes the advice can be too generic, and if you're not careful, you could end up following advice that doesn't fit your situation. It's always a good idea to cross-reference with other reliable sources, or even seek personalized advice if needed.
Right? And podcasts are great for learning in general, but they can't replace tailored advice from a financial advisor. For things like tax planning or retirement advice, it's better to consult someone who can look at your individual situation